Now, you don't need to exaggerate. Just use the evidence. Use the things you did. You don't need to write what you did not do. Go back and go to the numbers within the organization that you worked. You have that numbers there. Hello there, my name is Itunu Falon. You can call me IT, and welcome to my Work Smart and More YouTube channel. And I want to say something very nice today, very important. It's going to really benefit you. I want to talk about resumes, and I want to talk about how a good resume versus bad resume, like how it looks. Now, let's get into it. It's really going to help you, especially if you're targeting high-value roles. A good resume basically answers 3 questions. Number 1, what did you implement or change? Number 2, what measurable results did it create? And number 3, over what time frame or scale? And I'm going to break it down. If every bullet point on your resume doesn't answer these 3 questions, you might be writing a wrong resume, and you might not attract the high value roles that you're looking for. I'm going to give an example. Let's say you're in construction or project controls. A bad line in your resume would be, and I see that all the time, oh, I manage construction schedules and monitored project progress. That is not how to represent the value of the work you did. A better way to write it would be, I implemented a resource-loaded schedule using Primavera P6 covering 1,200 plus activities, which enabled weekly end versus bond tracking and early identification of schedule slippage within the first 6 weeks of execution. I have quantified exactly what I did. All right, that is a bit long, but I can make it shorter. Let me give another example. On your resume, you could write, worked with contractors to ensure timely delivery of projects. How did you do that? Be detailed. A good way to represent that will be, I coordinated weekly schedules with 5 subcontractors, resolving and reviewing conflicts, maintaining alignment with all milestones in a 9-month construction phase. You see my use of numbers, trying to bring the numbers of contractors I worked with, the number of months we worked through the schedule, and how I try to resolve conflict. Let me give an example. Let's say you're in manufacturing. For the heat stick manufacturing line, and on your CV you wrote, supported production and reporting of manufacturing activities or something. Another way to represent it would be, I developed a detailed production project stabilizing the flow of production in the first 30 days of implementation. I've tried to bring numbers in, all right? Ability to use numbers intelligently, all right? Let me give another example. Okay, maybe I'm saying in my CV I wrote, tracked performance and reported to management the performance of the projects. That's too bland. Okay, I'll put it like this. I introduced weekly performance reporting through Power BI analysis, analyzing an 80 plus operator workforce and helping management forecast workforce production within the 12-month period. I've represented it again using words, using numbers. And I'm not saying 30% this, 40% that. I'm trying to get into the detail of what I did. Maybe in another resume, maybe another point, you said, assisted with project planning and project coordination. I can make that sound more creative and say, I built a schedule covering the engineering and procurement phase of a project worth $55 million. Supporting the delivery of the project in a 14-month execution period. Okay, trying to be as detailed as possible with the numbers of what I did. So think of the numbers behind what you're doing. All right, don't just say coordinating effective reporting and an employee contribution to workforce growth. No, I manage the implementation of the Revit tracking tool to analyze the performance of 3,000 employees, increasing the delivery of performance results on an analysis, all right, done in a 3-month cycle. I try to put numbers to what I did so that they can see, the number of employees this guy worked with is not small, all right? The number of months this was achieved, this is the tool that this guy used. These are ways to get things done. Okay, let me use another example. I'm trying to bring as much examples so I can spark creativity in your mind. Okay, I can say, I coordinated cross-functional teams, managing them, managing the reporting. Maybe that's the line I wrote in my CV. I can change that to, I led weekly coordination sessions across different teams, from finance to HR and to operations, resolving planning conflicts within a multi-department programs involving 52 stakeholders. Okay, so you say you resolve conflict. What is the number of people you are resolving conflict with? Okay, all right. What is the stakeholder number? Put it there. Now, the reason why this style works is because numbers always create credibility. Timelines shows that, oh, you did this within a specific period of time. It shows the actions you took, and it also shows the outcome. You are representing that in your CV. Now, you don't need to exaggerate. Just use the evidence. Use the things you did. You don't need to write what you did not do. You go back and go to the numbers within the organization that you worked. You have that numbers there. There's a number. There's an amount to the project you're working on. There's a project amount to it. There's a number of staff you're working with. There's a number of timeline that thing has to be delivered. All right. Write how you delivered within those periods, because people respect those details. All right. So look at any weak bullet points in your CV and write, what exactly did I implement? How many activities, how many people were involved? What is the tool that I used to implement that? Over what period of time? Okay. And what was the result of it? What changed? And take that idea and use it to write your CV. You can plug it into ChatGPT to make you think that way, so that you're writing your CV result heavy. Okay. A strong resume reads like a project log. It's not just a job description of what you were meant to do on the job. It's like, this is what I did, the number of people I did it with, the tools I used, and this is the result. Make sure you write your resume this way. I mean, it doesn't take out the fact that you still have to apply mass amount, but it gets attention, it gets interviews. You've mastered that resume, and you can use it to what? Get your next job. I hope this helps you. Click the subscribe button, click the like, click the share if you want to watch more videos of tips like this. All right. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. See you in my next one.